And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Gil. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Ha-Sung Kim, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
So digging in, Richie Palacios. Just missed. Gil was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
And that's way high, and that's ball 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The Yankees off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. On the ground. Harper steps on the bag. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Yandy Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Rays. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back in New York, our starting pitcher in this one, Shane Baz. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And there's a foul ball. Baz was dominant the last time on the mound, firing a shutout. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Talking about that shutout, he really had everything working for him. Not many pitchers nowadays who can turn a lineup over 3 times and still be effective, Boog. So what he did is impressive.
2-2.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Second, the third baseman.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Here goes the runner. Strike in there. Tag. Steve. Jansen too late with the throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Runner at second, nobody out. Ramirez swings and blasts one. Deep to right field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting third, the designated
And time
hitter.
now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Chris,
Soto.
this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. With 5 RBIs on 5 hits in the series coming in. And Judge spoils that one. Man at first, one away. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. And that misses. Ball 1. Harper with a homer in his last game. Swinging a foul out of play. Swinging a ground ball. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Brandon Lau.
Lau.
Go back to Tampa. Heel back to work. That one a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Heel, a former rookie of the year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
That is good. The first baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
Pulls that one foul. One out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge snags it for the second out.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Jonathan.
And now here
Aranda.
is Jonathan Aranda. Ball one, no strikes.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And it remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And
off
stepping
for
in for
the
the
Yankees,
Yankees,
the
Francisco
shortstop,
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That one hit to right. Pereira. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 7, the catcher, Yainer.
Here's the catcher to hit,
Diaz.
Yainer Diaz. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. On the ground, right side. Over to first.
He's out.
And there are 2 outs.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's
Batting
internal
it,
clock.
the
He
center
knew he had
fielder,
plenty of time to
Jackson
take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Two down, bases empty. Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And gone! That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Brenton Doyle. That one pushed foul. Doyle knocked home 5 runs in his last game.
I'm sure he's happy after all that production in the last game. I went to the archives for this nugget. You know who has the most 5 RBI games in a single season? Juan Gonzalez with 8 in 1998.
That one is upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting to hit for the Yankees. The 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, number
Jazz
13.
Chisholm Jr. now.
Second baseman.
Walked his first time.
Chisholm Jr.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Gone! That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Jose Ramirez digs in now. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Third inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back.
Leading off
And
for the
struggles
Rays,
at the
the
plate
catcher,
in this
Danny
series as we take a look at the
Jensen.
numbers. And first offering is fouled off. Jansen, 29 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Just missed. And they'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, just excellent location on that
That is
inside
the center
fastball.
fielder,
Really locked him
Yanni
up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now, Johnny DeLuca. That's
Ball
inside. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air. Chisholm drops into the glove. Out number 2.
Batting 9th, the right fielder, Everson Pereira.
Everson Pereira next to hit for the Rays.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
In the air, left field. Doyle under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And the 1-0 misses low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one out to right. Pereira moving under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Judge.
Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Yeah, Judge takes a strike. That one at 95 missed up top. 3-2 now. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little
the
while.
first baseman,
You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Harper batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. On the ground, right side. Over to Diaz. And that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. But they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Young Kim.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 1 strike.
In the air, out towards left center. Doyle flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one inside, and that is ball one. The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. In the air, right side. Judge has it sized up. Hauls it in, 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Merrill squeezes it, and that'll do it. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. The Yankees 4, the Rays nothing. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Kevin Kelly appears to be getting loose. Clevenger, the power lefty, up as well. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Ball to strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Yandy Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees.
Let's go Yankees.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1 and 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. Diaz over at first with 1 away. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Shane Baz won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
the Rays. They go to the bullpen. Number 70.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now the left fielder, Brenton Doyle. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1.
No.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside. And the slider just misses. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Just locked him up right there for the second out,
batter,
and that's a
number
guy that's
13.
probably going to be thinking
Second
about for a
baseman,
little while.
Jazz.
Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go
Junior.
down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Let's
Leading
check
off
out
for
what's
the
been
Rays,
happening
the
of
second
late.
baseman,
Really been
Brandon
playing well.
Lau.
Heel back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Inside, just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the
Now
mound.
batting.
Well, I love to see
Third
guys
baseman,
compete, and I know he's
Junior
frustrated that he wasn't able to do
Caballero.
anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
That one lifted to left. Doyle pulls it down, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
2 down,
Jonathan
base is empty. To the
Aranda.
plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Ball 1 there. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. fly ball to right. Judge under this one. He's got it. And that is that. So 5 perfect innings in the books. The Yankees 4, the Rays nothing. Back here in New York, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jose Ramirez. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now it's Juan Soto. Siggy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares.
Runner on the goal. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And another ball.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Let's go, New York!
To the right side, and that chance handled. They get the out on Soto.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's
The right
early,
fielder,
but you still want to
99,
move the runner up and give your team a chance to score.
Judge.
That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Judge at the plate now. That's ball 1. Ramirez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays nothing. Back for more from the Bronx. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Danny Jansen to hit here. That's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's downstairs and outside. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The center fielder, Johnny
DeLuca, next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Rays hitless so far in the game. Foul ball. 1. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Pereira stands in now and watches strike 1.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Just missed. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So he's perfect through 6. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Yainer Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kevin Kelly warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger getting loose as well. And that one fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. DeLuca should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees. Merrill, an all-star a season ago. Just 21 years old. A former first-round pick in 2021. Missing inside, and it's 2-0. And that is out of play. Hard hit left side. Kim with the throw to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Brenton.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Brenton Doyle. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch misses.
1-0. Two out.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner takes off. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Number 70 done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Joe Boyle.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Smoked on the ground, a second. Lau sends it to first, and Ramirez is set down. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after.
Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm. One up, one down.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
2 down, base is empty. Yandy Diaz now. In there for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Juan Soto.
And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
Judge.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Nobody out, runner at first. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Judge rips that one, and it's into the gap. Soto round second, heads for third. Coming home. The relay. Tag, not in time. He's safe. And it's an 8-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 3. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Man at second.
Ball. 1-2.
The other way. And that's a fair ball. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score. Fires the second too late, and he's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
So man aboard. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, left field, down the line. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Harper scores. Throw into third. The tag out. But a run does come in to score.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. He had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Joe Boyle departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Now on the
Tampa
mound
Bay.
for the Rays, Kevin Kelly.
Number 49.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know.
Kelly.
Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. And the sweeper misses.
1-0.
And the 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it. That's to third. Gets it to first. Out. That's it out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 10, the Rays nothing. We're at the top of the 8th. Lau at the plate.
The second baseman, Brandon.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Heel back to work. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He circles the bases. His 4th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 10-1. That one just sounded different.
Yeah, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So up next, Junior Caminero. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Doyle under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Aranda in the box again. Takes a strike.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Ramirez brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Danny Jansen, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Strike on the inside corner. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-1. You're dialed into the show. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
And that one ripped into right. Pereira makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know that you haven't gone anywhere.
On the ground, right side, Lau. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose
2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's carrying. Going, gone. He sends it out of here. His 13th home run of the season. It's 11-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
No balls. 1 strike.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Next offering misses down and away. Inside.
3-1.
And now 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. Last chance for the Rays coming up. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ben Joyce.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Pereira stands in now, looks at that one inside. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Kim stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hard hit to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.